All right, hello, and thank you for your time today. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be doing this interview to learn more about people's experiences with mental health, what they go through, how they handle it, and what support they have. This is going to be for my research project. It should only take us about 10 to 15 minutes. So before we start, is it okay if I record and take notes while we talk?
Yes.
Everything will stay confidential, and I will only be used for my assignment. Are you ready? Okay. All right. So my first question is, how would you describe your mental health in your daily life?
I would say it pretty, in the middle of like normal. Yeah.
Okay. Can you explain a little bit more what normal is?
It's like it's never like too much that I can't handle, or not too much.
Okay. Can you give me a time where it may have affected you a little bit on a day?
And I'm on my cycle and I don't feel like doing anything, and then somebody call me lazy, and I'm like, I just don't feel like doing nothing, and it kind of makes my mood a little bit lower.
Okay.
But
do you have anything besides that might like stress you out or affect how your day may go? Like something at school, or at home. Like is there something that way that can potentially affect you?
um, too many things going on at the same time, like me being at school and having to, do stuff there and then come home and worry about other stuff. Like I can't manage both sides at the same time. Because you only get 8 hours of school and then you come home and then you really only got a couple more hours until you got to go the next day.
That is true. Okay. What do you do when you usually feel overwhelmed or stressed?
I just go to a quiet place where I just eat my favorite thing, like I go eat something sweet. Um, or I feel like I just isolate myself and go away from everybody else so I can be in that position of peace.
Okay. Do you feel like it always helps you, or are there times where it may or may not help?
There are times it doesn't help because I can't always isolate myself because the problem may follow me. Um, Other times I just feel like I have to deal with it, but in silence. Like I don't want to say anything, but in my mind I'm still thinking about it.
Okay. Have you ever tried to get help or assistance with mental health or like any issues that you may be dealing with?
No, not really.
Okay. Why not?
Because either you have to pay somebody to listen to you, which I think is very unreasonable. And also, some people just are quick to be like, oh, well, this might be what you're going through because of this, that, and the third. But I don't always need an answer to me venting to somebody. Like, I don't always need a solution for my problem.
Okay. So, what would make it easier for you, to reach out to people in order to kind of get some help?
It was like, not like a really daily, weekly question. You're like, oh, how are you doing? Are you okay? How's the day going? How's your mental been? Not a lot of people ask those questions on a weekly or daily basis.
Okay. Have you ever thought about? I know you said paying someone to talk to them. I know do you guys have school counselors? Is that somewhere that you could potentially get some assistance from, or?
Yeah, we do, but at the same time, it's also like, you know, you don't want to say something where the mom comes like, oh, we about to call CPS,
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to get too deep into it where they be like, oh, well, you're still a kid, da da da. But to me, it's like you can't always tell everybody what's going on because then like assume stuff about you and the people you're talking about.
Mm. So do you feel like school is a safe, or a school counselor is a safe space to talk to someone, or because of, like you said, the potential repercussions of what you say makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable?
I wouldn't say it's like a safe space because I don't really know them or their intention or what they're thinking about. Because we're two different people, and I could be saying something and you think another thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any other resources at school that could potentially help with mental health, or is the counselor the only thing?
I think the counselor is the only one, but there is one teacher I don't talk to normally, but a lot of students talk to her and vent to her and stuff like that. I don't talk to nobody really.
Okay, are some students and some of your classmates get assistance from their teachers rather than the counselor?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think social media has any effect on, mental health in just your age group in general?
Well, in my age group, I think it's the body positivity thing and
Okay.
people trying to not be their own person, trying to be like everybody else instead of being themselves.
Okay.
Like seeing somebody bought they 10th house or something, and be like, oh, I got to get my money up and da da da. I mean, that's relatable, but at the end of the day, you don't have to worry about everything.
Okay. I think that's all the questions that I have.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
From what it sounds like and what you shared, mental health can really impact different people, and everybody's coping strategies are a little different. Before we finish, is there anything else you want to add, or anything I didn't ask that you think is important?
I think it's important that even as a parent, you should always check on your kids and make sure that their mental is okay. Even if they don't want to open up all the time, there could be a reason why.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. Is it okay if I reach out if I have any other follow up questions?
It's okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right, you okay?